decided to call their old friends Khuranas over for dinner along with another friend. They have a 7-year-old adopted daughter.
Karan, Anisha just called. They're here. Go and get Kriti with you.
Yeah, I'm ready. I think Kriti is too, and our friend Aditya is here.
Hi, Aditya.
Hi, how are you?
I'm really good.
Anisha and Varun enter.
Hey, Varun. Hey, Anisha.
Hey Karan, how are you? Hi Priya.
This is my friend Aditya.
Hi, I'm Varun.
Nice to meet you.
Guys, please take a seat. Gaurav.
So, ma'am, would you like some water, coffee, or tea?
No, thank you so much.
Okay. So, how have you guys been? How's work been going?
Work has been pretty stressful actually. It's a good thing we had this thing together today.
Yeah, we haven't had dinner like this in such a long time.
Yeah, so it's really good.
Hey, isn't that Kriti? Oh my, she's grown up.
Hi, Auntie. Hello, Uncle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm
We've
good.
been good.
Kriti, please ask the cook to set the table for dinner.
Priya, your girl is such a wonderful child.
Thank you.
Oh, you should see her when we aren't at home. She isn't so wonderful. But I'm just kidding.
So, what about you two? Don't you have any kids?
No, we don't have kids.
Actually, since our lives are so busy and her health condition being the main problem is the reason why we don't have children.
You guys should really consider having a family. It's an experience which you will cherish.
What can we do? What?
Have you guys considered adoption?
Adoption?
Yes,
What?
adoption. Kriti too is an adopted child, and trust me, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. I'm a lawyer and I can tell you it's completely legal. Adoption is completely legal. You do not have to worry about that.
So, is it like a foster care or like a foster family?
No, there's a difference between adoption and foster family or foster care. So I will clearly explain this to you. So the difference between adoption and a foster care is adoption is more of a permanent arrangement while foster care is a temporary arrangement. So in adoption, basically, children whose biological parents cannot take care of them have put them up for adoption, and these children find new parents, and these parents give them full care. They have complete parental authority over them. They have complete guardianship rights over them.
Okay.
But then when you look at fostering, foster care is like a temporary arrangement. Like when it's safe for the children not to be with, when it's not safe for the children to be with their biological parents, or there are some other conditions which would not allow them to be with their biological parents, they are sent away maybe for a temporary period of time, and they may return to their biological parents when the conditions are safe again.
So if we decide to adopt a child, we'd be the legal guardians of the child?
Yes, like Kriti is our child and we are her guardian, so it goes that way.
Okay, hold on. I have a few questions.
Ma'am, the dinner is ready. Shall I serve it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
come.
we'll go for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's have dinner.
Oh, I'm starving.
Afia, set the table.
The dinner looks very nice.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fasting today, so why don't you guys eat?
Okay.
Afia, can you please bring the Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act? Thank you very much. So yeah, you were telling me you had a few questions.
Yeah, so we live in the state of Karnataka, right? So are the laws different for every state or?
No, this Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, it is applicable for all states except Jammu and Kashmir.
Okay, it says Hindu, so we are Sikhs. Do we come under this act?
Yes, of course, this act applies to Sikhs. So this is a personal law which is applicable to any person who is a Buddhist or Sikh by religion or even a Jain, but it is not applicable to Muslims, Christians, Parsis or Jews.
The exception is that this act does not apply to the residents of Pondicherry.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so what are the valid requisites of adoption? What makes an adoption valid?
Okay, so an adoption can only be valid if the person adopting has the capacity to adopt and also the right to do so, and the person giving in adoption is capable of doing so.
So then, what is the capacity of a Hindu couple to adopt?
No person except the father, mother, or the legal guardian have the capacity to adopt the child.
So, can a single father adopt?
Yes, if the father is alive, he shall alone have the right to give up the child, but such right shall not be exercised except with the consent of the mother, unless the mother has completely and finally renounced the world, or has ceased to be a Hindu, or has been declared by a court of contempt jurisdiction to be of unsound mind.
Oh, so then what if the child doesn't have parents, or if the child has parents, and what if the parents are not of sound mind?
Now, in situations where the parents are of unsound mind, or the court have declared them as deceased. In that case, what happens? The legal guardian, with the previous permission of the court, they can adopt the child. That happens.
What about the family possessions? Do we get to transfer it in the name of the child?
Yes, the child has all the legal rights to your property. You may transfer it as you may do to your own child.
Okay.
Oh, one second, I just see the.
Yeah, you may look at it.
Okay, so what if we decide? So what if we decide to have our own baby after adopting the child?
Even then, the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act of 2000, amended in 2006, is meant mainly for care and rehabilitation of children in conflict with the law. There was the need for a law that would allow children the same rights whether they were adopted or biological.
What if we want to adopt another baby?
Don't worry, the law allows for that too.
And can a single father adopt a child?
Yes, a single father or a single mother can adopt a child too, given they have a particular age gap between them. As in, if a male decides to adopt a girl or even a boy, the age gap between the two needs to be 21 years at least. So, same goes for the female.
Okay, so talking about age, is there any age up to which we can adopt?
Yeah, children under the age of 15 years, they can be adopted and the adoption is irrevocable.
Okay. So would we have to pay for the adoption of the child?
No, this would be considered a crime in a way.
Okay.
No one can agree to receive any payment or other reward in consideration of the adoption of any person, and no one person shall make or give or agree to make or give to any other person any payment or reward. If any person does so, he could be punished with imprisonment which may extend to 6 months or fine or both.
What is the legal procedure for the adoption, Karan?
Yeah, so there are several steps in all this. First, you have to fill out an application form. Then after that, a social worker would come and he would look at some of the aspects of the couple and their life. So then their daily activities are monitored, and also other aspects like family background, financial status, mental and emotional health, and all of that are looked at. So then after that, they issue an NOC or a no objection certificate. Then they also look at stuff like your bank references, financial statements, marriage certificate, health certificate, and they look for a copy of all of that. Then after all this has been submitted, then the adoption agency would show you the child which you.
Okay, so do we get a preference about how we want the gender of the child to be?
Yes, you will get some preferences like age, gender. You will get some of the preferences. After the dinner is done, I'll give you the number from where we adopted Kriti.
Okay.
I really hope this helped you guys.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I too learnt a lot today. Thanks a lot.
And thanks for the great dinner.
Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the dinner.
Yes, we did.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, earlier I heard you talking about adoption to Varun, sir. So it was said that people are mocking that my brother can't adopt any children, being a Muslim. Is there any such law that Muslims can't adopt any children?
Well, initially it was said that adoption is the transplantation of a child from his natural parents to the adopting parents as a gift. Initially it was said that Mohammedan law does not really recognize the concept of adoption, and this was even held in a particular case, Muhammad Allahabad Khan versus Muhammad Ismail. It wasn't recognized such as it was in the Hindu system.
So does that mean that our brother cannot adopt?
No, by all means your brother can adopt. So in 2014 it was held that in Shabnam Hashmi versus Union of India and others, it was held that irrespective of the personal laws being in conflict with this particular aspect of adoption, you may still adopt despite these personal laws under the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act of 2000. So your brother may very well adopt a child.
Thank you, sir. We'll let him know of this.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir.
Good
morning.
morning.
So how may I help you?
We have a few questions about adopting a child.
All right, go ahead.
What information do we receive about the child?
So the adopted parents are given as much information as possible. So you'll get information about the health, background, experiences, etc., including the information on the birth parents if necessary.
So, can we choose the gender of the child?
So you may choose the gender of child. You can give your preference, but with regard to where the child is from, etc., we try to promote a positive identity. So we look at the family's language, ethnicity, cultural background, etc., and then we'll try to match the child to your needs, so that the child is also taken care of and can develop his or her identity.
So should we tell the child that he or she is adopted?
That completely depends on the child's level of understanding and the general, and it's up to you as well. And the general rule is the earlier the child is told, the better. And as he or she grows up, then you can give them more information.
What about the birth parents of the child? Like, what about contacting or tracing them?
So usually there is, so letters and photographs may be exchanged, but this is quite unusual. And once the baby is adopted, then the birth parents lose complete rights over the child, and the adopted parents gain all those rights.
Okay, so what about the birth certificate of the child?
So the birth certificate includes the mother's name, occupation, the date of birth, etc., and in similar details about the father. However, and this certificate will be given to the adoptive parents. However, like I said, as soon as the adoption is done, you will gain complete rights over the child.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and congratulations for starting this new life.
Thank you.
Thank you.